Okay, welcome back to the Hunter Call of the Wild. I am the Gray Haired Gamer, your host, back for episode number 11. If you want to catch up and haven't seen any of the past episodes, I am on Twitch TV as well as YouTube. Both channel names are the same, Gray Haired Gamer. And we'd like to take a moment at the beginning of this episode to say thank you to all our viewers, our followers. Every little bit of your support is truly appreciated and what helps keep this channel up and running. I've been quite enjoying bringing you this content, and I hope to continue on bringing you some great game coverage in the future. So again, thank you to everyone out there supporting us. Okay, so last episode we'll give a little update. We moved down into this area by this small lake, and you can see from the hunting pressure we managed a couple kills. We got us a tent set up that'll allow us to explore the rest of this area here, the Layton Lake shore, as well as we will be able to start exploring this vast river complex. Let's take a look at our cache, at our store, and see if there's a chance we may have unlocked something new. I don't believe we have, but you never know. Okay, those are DLC content. This is also DLC. You can see when you do start purchasing the DLC content, you get a lot. I mean, you really do. Ranger 243 is what we have now. More DLC content. Okay, so we have not unlocked any new weapons yet, as far as rifles. Now, this game also has handguns, shotguns, and bows and arrows. Archery is very, very fun to hunt, but the reason I haven't taken any bows out yet is that you have to get a lot closer to the animals to be assured of a kill. And until we have some experience, until we have some perks unlocked, mainly, I'll show you here, mainly the soft feet, that's under skills. Right here, the soft feet perk. Until we have that, I think we're just going to be making too much noise. We are not going to have the stealth to be able to get in close to make the bow hunting effective. So don't worry. I quite enjoy bow hunting in this game, and we are going to do quite a bit of it. But unfortunately, when the time is right, and it's not just yet. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to pick up from where we left off yesterday on our last episode, and we're going to fast travel out here to our tent. And it only takes a moment. Now, when we do fast travel to a tent, it will spook the animals in the close area for a little bit. But again, in yesterday's episode, when we ran the four-wheeler, we saw that those animals come back very, very quickly. Okay, so now let's take a look at the wind.
I spotted some tracks earlier, close to where you're at right now. I'll send the coordinates.
Okay, thanks for the coordinates. The wind is blowing from north to south. So, even though we have this great big area to explore down here, I don't think we're going to go that way. I think we're going to head north, and in fact it'll be northwest. I think we're going to try and come up here and work with the wind. Yeah, See, now we can move safely and not be smelled by animals out in front of us, because we don't even have enough money to buy more Axe body spray, our scent blocker. One can of that costs $3,000. We only have $2,400. So by heading off in this direction, we will be able to save on using our scent blocker. The time of day is 8:56 in the morning. We remember from yesterday, our last episode, when we were examining our need zones. Where is it at? Right here. Black-tailed deer. Their drink zone is closer to noon. And moose are early morning. So that is why we've been seeing so many moose. Because when it comes time to reset the time, I've been setting it for early morning to give us maximum amount of daylight, so we have the most time to explore and cover terrain and find zones. But unfortunately, that has been putting us right smack in the middle of the moose's active time. So we're going to not set back to 6 a.m. just yet. We're going to try and get closer to noon. And I think when it comes time to reset, we are going to reset the time not for 6 a.m. like we have been doing, but closer to noon. So we can get hopefully a better chance to see more deer and more bear. Animals that are 243 are more capable of taking down. Let's pre-zoom in our binoculars and pre-zoom in our scope. Okay, so now we don't have to mess with that while we're trying to get an animal in the sights. Okay, so we're going to head over and start exploring this at least this shore of the river complex, and we want to be aware of areas, say like this right here, where there's a possibility we could cross over from one side to the other. Again here, and of course this bridge walkway to the south of us. Now that we have the bigger sights, the bigger scope, the 4 to 8 power, we will be able to take shots from one side of the river to the other. We are not just hunting the shore that we're on, we're actually going to be hunting both shores. And that looks like ducks. Yep. So there we go, we found a rest zone for ducks. And when it comes time for us to... That sounds like bunny rabbits, yep. Yeah, you can hear them in there. So they probably have a zone right there as well. Yeah, in fact, right there is a bunny rabbit. When it comes time for us to break out the shotguns or the .22 calibers, we'll be glad that we have found these zones. We'll be able to come right back here. We'll know right where they're at. We will know what time of the day they are active, and we will be able to just lay waste to these little buggers. So you can see the exploration, finding these zones, will be a big benefit to us in the long run, even though we can't waste the shells, these large shells, taking out ducks and bunny rabbits. In the future, it'll pay off. I see there's a moose. Oh, that's a big one too. Because we're right on the edge, the outer edge of their drink times, feed times. So hopefully we will, some other animals will become active. I know I'm getting pretty tired of, and there's more moose. I'm getting tired of seeing nothing but moose when I can't effectively kill them. Now moose, like I said in previous episodes, are a good source of money, good source of experience, but you can only get that money and experience if you get the kill and claim the corpse. And for us right now, unfortunately, we can't guarantee kills with our little 243, even with the polymer bullets. We would be better spending our time going after deer and bear. And that's more moose tracks. Looks like moose poop. Or scat. I believe they call it scat in this game, rather than a big pile of animal shit. They call it scat, but regardless, it's poop. So we still have the wind in our favor, but we still want to be cautious, and we want to be hopefully finding some more zones, man. We need to find those zones. Before we can kill these animals, we need to know where they're hanging out. There we go. Not the camera. I don't want the camera. Look at that. Okay, they are resting at this time of morning. That's why we haven't seen them too much running around. Okay, now we are going to use the trick. Since we don't have the range-finding scope or the range-finding binoculars, we're going to use the waypoint trick and pop a waypoint right there as close as we can. You can see that's 200 meters. That is a pretty good range for a rifle. So we're going to see if we can scoot up a little bit. And it also looks like we could possibly cross over right there. So if we did manage to get a kill, we wouldn't have to backtrack for 3 kilometers to go down one shore and back up the other side to claim the animal. Now, it is 200 meters away. They probably can't hear us at that distance, but still we don't want to get too crazy, because if we spook one of that group, they will all run. So let's sneak out here to this last tree. If we can get to about 150 meters, that'll be in the safe range to take a shot. Sounds like we spooked some ducks. They are some noisy buggers. Okay, 153. Let's sneak on out here. That should get us just under 150 meters. Almost there. Yeah, about 140 meters. That's prime distance to take a nice shot. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, there's a buck. Let's see what we're dealing with here. Let's spot him. That's showing possible gold. He's a nice side-on shot. We'd be able to put a shot right into his ribs. This one's a type or tier 2, level 2, whatever you want to call it. There's 3 nice bucks and 1 doe. So we're probably going to try and take this one, and then if we can manage to get a second shot on one of these other ones, we'll risk it. But we want to keep that one sighted. Now with our little 1-4 scope we had before, this would be a very difficult shot. But now, come on up. Boom. Wow, there were quite a few. Look at them all run. And a bear. Okay, now we could take some more shots on them, but if we manage to hit both of those animals, tracking 2 is going to be difficult enough. We don't want to have to be tracking 3 or 4 at a time. Oh wow, look at all them guys up there. So yeah, we are definitely in luck finding some zones, and it looks like we can cross right there. But unfortunately we're going to spook those moose, but so be it. We want animals we can get guaranteed kills, not possible kills, so fuck those moose. We want whitetail. And luckily, again, the second benefit of our little waypoint trick is we know pretty much where we're going to find blood if we got a hit. Let's see where we're at on the map. Yeah, we're going to be right there, that one spot that we were paying attention to on the map. See, there's so many. There's one tiny male. And there's one decent sized male. And that is also a female. There are usually so many females running in those groups. It gets hard to find a male sometimes. My very first diamond trophy playing this game was a moose, a male, and my first albino animal was a female moose. Okay, so let's head on down here and see if we can pick up a trail. That first shot on that side buck, that should have been a vital organ hit. That should have been a single lung with the possibility of a double lung hit. So while these, yeah, there's blood trail there. That was the second shot. And yeah, there we go. That was our first shot. And that was definitely a vital organ hit. So hopefully that was a double lung hit. With the moose, the 243 could only penetrate into one lung. But with deer, we should have no problem getting a double. Okay, so I'm going to move my way marker to where this second blood starts. Since we have this first one that we shot highlighted, we want to go track him down and then be able to come right back to this marker and pick up the trail of the second one. Now this we're going to use the technique we used previous episodes. since we found these deer in a zone, and we are not at the end of that zone's time, there is a very good chance they will come back or want to come back to this zone. So we're going to try and use some stealth, that if they come back, we will be ready for them. Okay, I think the trail, yeah, it looks like over here. That looks like one dead deer. Look, you can see there's a doe. They're already starting to come back. There's another one. That's another buck. Let's get in under these trees. And we're going to keep on easing up here. We're going to stay just right under the edge of these trees. And they should come right back down towards us. They're going to want to come right back down into this zone again. So we have one confirmed kill. We just have to go claim it. That second shot, you could see from the blood tracks that it was not a vital organ hit. It was only a small splash of blood. So he's going to run quite a bit further. Okay, we're hearing footsteps. So we're going to duck in under here till we're hidden. And there's Mr. Buck. Okay, there's the blood patch. Since that's not selected, that is probably going to be the blood trail from our second shot on the shore. So it's nice that they've all kind of run together here. Reload, and then we'll switch to our binoculars here and have a little look around. Now, after shooting a second time, it's a lot less likely that these animals are going to want to come back to this zone. What they'll probably do is head off to their next zone. And we don't really want to try to take any more from this area and risk having too much hunting pressure and risk deleting the zones completely. Okay, so there's the one that's down. That's our highlighted one. That was our first good shot. Let's take a look and see how we did with our shooting. I am predicting definitely a single lung with a very good chance of a double lung. Let's see how we did. Flesh and right lung. Okay. And something else coming through. That's a doe. And there's another buck. Hey, look at them all coming right back down in here. Oh my goodness. It's hard not to just keep shooting at them. How much hunting pressure do we have? We could probably try to take one more, but then we have to track them. Look at them all. What is he? He's a tier 2, level 2 miner. Now these guys, oh, look at that one. Oh my goodness, that's a beauty. We're going to take a shot at him. Oh, come out of those trees. Ah. There's a little one. Boom. Dead. The way he was walking with his head down. Oh, man. You're going to duck into those trees again. Yeah, the way this one was walking with his head down, I'm going to guess that that was the one that we wounded with our second shot on the shore. And he dropped very, very quickly. There he is. Okay. Let's select this blood trail. This should have been our second deer that we shot. And see if this is him. If he's highlights green, then no. Okay, so this is a separate deer. Yeah, it dropped him right in his tracks. Now that's a decent rack. That's probably might be a silver. Yep, silver. See, we did shoot him once before. There's 2 shots there. And we managed on the second shot. See, yeah, he had his head down. We did manage a double lung shot, barely. But that's what you need to take these fellas down. Okay, so 2 kills so far, and we have some more blood to follow. Because once you pick up an animal, you claim it, its tracks and the blood disappear. So since we still have blood here, we know we have another animal wounded that we can go after. Okay, and there's green. Okay, yeah, we got quite a bit of hunting pressure here. So I'm not going to be stealthy right now. I don't care if I spook the rest of these deer, because we're not going to shoot any more of them in here anyhow. We're just trying to find tracks. There's something. What is that? Is that blood? Yes, that is blood. Which way have you been going? You're heading this way. Okay. And there is their zone. See those little tufts of grass? I think is a rest zone. That might even be the rest zone for that bear that we spooked out. Okay, he went on this way. Let's keep on tracking him. Yeah, I think that very easily could have been our problem in the past episodes when we were having all the issues with the moose. Is that we were out in that time when they were active, and now we're out. Man, where did the tracks go? We're out when the deer are more active. I do not see any more tracks lit up. Where did he go? Well, let's circle around and head back to where we saw the last one. Still not seeing anything. Right there. This is where we saw that last one. And it said he headed off that direction. That maybe not accurate. So let's scout around. Not seeing any tracks at all in that direction. Doesn't look like anything out in this direction. Okay, so we'll keep on. Is that one right there? Yes, there's one. Okay, this way. Yeah, we are definitely right in a very, very pinkish purpley area. We do not want to have that hunting pressure build up anymore. I mean, all the deer we just saw right there would stop coming here, and we would have to go through the process of finding their new need zones. There we go. There's a spot. But if we manage the game effectively, we can keep coming back to this spot time after time and harvesting the bucks, letting them respawn. Like I said, each time an animal does respawn, it has a chance to become a higher level than it was. The deer that we've taken out of that herd just now were all tier 2 and tier 1. So there we go. So now we have a chance for these animals to come back as tier 2 and tier 3 deer. Bigger animals, bigger racks, more points, more money. Ooh, shot him in the butt. It's alright, kill's a kill. But we have a chance for these animals to come back bigger and bigger. They're worth more money, more experience, and in the case of the whitetails, eventually we have a chance to spawn the great one. And when you see one of those racks, I personally have not seen one in my own game, only watching other people's games. They are just unreal. Literally, they are so freaking huge. And so many tines. They are incredible. Okay, so I think we've claimed all the animals there. We don't want to really backtrack through this area again, just because we really can't kill anything. So we're going to loop up to here and then up to here. So we're not traipsing right back through an area we've already explored. We can explore something a little new. Okay, and we got us a trail right here. Trails are always good. We mentioned in the last episode that while you're on a trail, you make less noise than even if you're just in the grass. Okay, it looks like, yeah, those deer were running up this way. Now, this area is pink and hunting pressure. But if we track this deer up into here, it's fair game for us to pop it up here. We just can't shoot any more animals while we're in that pink area. And if you remember, in a previous episode, we brought up the fact that when you shoot an animal, it's where you shoot that animal is where the hunting pressure is centered, not where the animal drops. So if we can get up here a little bit and get out of that pink area on our map, oh, it's on like Donkey Kong. We'll be definitely fair game to take a shot at something else. See how we're doing. Yeah, we started the game off today, this session, with less than $3,000 because we did not have enough money to buy a can of Axe body spray. We're already at 4,000. We managed a silver trophy. While a silver is, you know, obviously not a great one. There's a bear. And where's he at? He is right in that pink zone. So he is off limits for right now. And he is traveling. That means he has left one zone and heading to another. So if we look at the map, he's probably got a zone in here, possibly down in here. We can't be sure. But he's safe for now because he is in a protected area. Okay, let's move on. Move on down the trail. See, now we can run on this trail. And we're only making one red barb noise. A full walk on the trail is 0 red bars. But if we step off and run in this grass, then, you know, we're obviously making a bit more noise. Okay, and we got us something up here. Now again, these question marks appear that when we are within 100 meters, and once we hit 50 meters, we'll be able to tell what type of, just a random shitter, random outhouse out here in the middle of the woods. Oh, cool. That is the icon for a hunting outpost. Excellent. This will definitely be some bonus XP, as well as giving us another place that we can fast travel. We can jump around the map a bit more, and to have a store. Let's see, where are we on the map? Oh, excellent, right there. And where did we leave our tent? Okay, so now we may want to consider taking and picking up our tent, since we have this spot, this hunting outpost here, that'll allow us to travel in along this area rather easily. But we're not going to do that right now. We're going to continue on and keep scouting out this this river complex. We are getting closer to whitetail time, at least their drink time, so there's a good chance we could catch them traveling, or catch them in their drink zones. There we go. They add facilities, our store, our storage, everything. 100 XPs. Always good things to unlock these. Okay, so now we want to, say, skirt around where we'd already shot. So we're going to put a waypoint up here.